Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Now, today, and the last few days in fact, I have been a little bit ill, so I apologise if I sound a bit rough, but today we're going to be talking about Animal Well, the first game from Dunkey's publishing company. That's how the game has been referred to in media since release, but the game was developed by Billy Basso, and this man has conjured up an absolute gem. The game boasts exceptional environmental design, innovative gameplay mechanics, and a compelling atmosphere. These elements collectively create a rich and engaging experience that showcases the strengths of both the developer's vision and the genre itself. We're going to start off with the environmental design, as it's the most striking aspect of the game upon initial viewing. The game's world is meticulously crafted, offering a visually rich and atmospheric setting that draws players into the depths. The pixel art style is both nostalgic and fresh, utilising sophisticated lighting and environmental effects to create a sense of immersion and mystery. Each area within the game feels distinct, teeming with life and secrets that beg to be uncovered. The meticulous attention to detail in the design of these environments enhances the player's exploration, making every discovery feel all the more rewarding. The game utilises a retro-inspired visual style that evokes a sense of nostalgia while simultaneously creating this fresh world to explore. The environments are richly detailed, with each pixel contributing to the overall ambience. The use of lighting is particularly noteworthy. Dynamic lighting effects enhance the mood of each area, casting eerie shadows and highlighting important objects or pathways. Antithetically, the lighting is also used in some sections to obscure your vision. The careful attention to lighting not only adds to the visual appeal, but also serves as a subtle guide for exploration. The colour palette in Animal Well is deliberately chosen to conjure specific emotions and to differentiate between various areas within the game. Darker hues and muted tones dominate, creating a sense of foreboding and mystery. However, occasional bursts of vibrant colours can be found, often indicating points of interest or areas of significance. For a game with such a simple art style, generally speaking, it is wildly impressive how much of the game looks gorgeous. This use of colour helps to maintain player engagement and curiosity, encouraging further exploration. The environmental design also interlinks with the level design. The game world is a vast interconnected labyrinth where every nook and cranny holds potential secrets. The non-linear design encourages players to explore at their own pace, rewarding curiosity with hidden items, shortcuts and lore. This sense of discovery is a core component of the game, with the map itself often acting as a puzzle that players must decipher. A lot of the game on a blind playthrough is just exploring an area until you can't progress any further without a different item, so you trek to another area to do the same thing again. My first couple hours of this game, I was wildly confused because I'd keep going in one direction and I'd be like, damn, I don't think I can go further here, I'll just go somewhere else. And you do that until you unlock more abilities, more items that help you progress in the areas you previously couldn't go to before. A standard of the metroidvania. Each area within the game is designed to be distinct yet cohesive, contributing to a seamless world-building experience. The transitions between different environments are handled smoothly, maintaining immersion whilst introducing new challenges and themes. For instance, moving from a dense, dark forest into an ancient, crumbling temple feels natural and organic with, from memory, zero loading screens, yet each area presents its own unique set of environmental hazards and puzzles. As the game doesn't have a cut and dry narrative, so to speak, with dialogue and cutscenes as such, the game heavily relies on elements of environmental storytelling. Subtle visual cues and environmental details hint at the history and lore of the world, allowing players to piece together some sort of narrative through exploration. This method of storytelling provides a deeper connection to the game world because you, the player, are learning everything about the world yourself. You're not being told anything. It's a brilliant example of show not tell, and in minimalistic stories such as this one, I definitely feel it's the most evocative way to tell the story. The gameplay mechanics are also pretty impressive. The game provides players with a variety of tools that have multiple uses, encouraging creativity and experimentation. For example, items like the frisbee or the bubble wand can be used in various ways to solve puzzles and navigate the world. A lot of this game is just experimenting with your items and seeing if it works. For example, if you throw the disc at the dog, will the dog catch the disc? There's only one way to find out. Throw the disc at the dog and see. It's really satisfying how thinking creatively is rewarded in this game. The firecracker, for example, can be used to illuminate dark areas and even scare off certain creatures. This flexibility in tool usage not only makes the gameplay more engaging, but also allows players to approach challenges in unique and personal ways. The game being a metroidvania also complements this design philosophy beautifully, as you're constantly trying to work out how your new items can help you progress to previously visited areas, ensuring players are constantly encountering new and intriguing obstacles that require thoughtful solutions. If, as I was mentioning earlier, you get to a point where you feel like you can no longer progress, as I said, you then go to another area. You might pick up a new ability, a new item. You might then think, wow, maybe this item will help me progress further in that previous section. So you go back, and sure enough, messing around with the item, you'll figure out a new use for it, and you'll be able to progress through the game. Hi everyone, this is me. Look how cool I am. Just wanted to take a 15-second break from the video to say that if you're enjoying the video, then please consider taking a look at some of the other videos on the channel. If any look interesting to you, check them out. You'll be doing yourself a favour if you really think about it, and then subscribe while you're there. I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so I'd really appreciate it if you stuck around as long as you enjoy the content. I even have a playlist on the channel for what I think are some of my best videos, so they're easy viewing. Thanks guys, back to the video. The player's avatar in Animal Well is a little blob. I'm not actually entirely sure what it is, but it moves with a fluidity that is both satisfying and essential for navigating the game's intricate environments. The controls are intuitive, but I'd be lying if I said it's the most fluid 2D platformer I've ever played, but it's satisfactory and it works for what the game needs it to. The exploration is non-linear, encouraging players to revisit locations with newfound insight. The game's ability to balance challenge with accessibility is another reason for its success. Whilst Animal Well includes traditional Metroidvania elements like exploration and backtracking, it also introduces innovative mechanics that keep the experience fresh. The difficulty spikes present in the game are balanced by the rewarding nature of overcoming them, ensuring players remain engaged rather than frustrated. There were a few sections there in the game where I was a little bit stuck, I was getting a little bit annoyed, but I always knew what I was meant to do, and managing to input what you need to input in order to progress feels great once you've done it. But my favourite part of Animal Well is the atmosphere. This is what stood out to me the most during my playthrough. The visual style of Animal Well is a standout feature, blending pixel art with modern graphical techniques. This approach not only appeals to the nostalgia of classic gaming, but also introduces a fresh aesthetic. Dark, foreboding corridors are illuminated by occasional bursts of light, casting eerie, flickering shadows that enhance the sense of mystery and danger. The intricate details within the pixel art contribute to the immersive environment. Every section of the labyrinth is carefully designed, with unique elements that hint at the history and secrets of the world. This attention to detail invites players to explore and engage with their surroundings, fostering a deeper connection to the game's environment. And let me just say, this game is straight up scary at times. The damn cat! Oh my god, this section freaked me out for so long. The design of the cat is horrifying. The way it moves is terrifying. And above all else, the cat ghost doesn't even follow the same rules as you in terms of its interaction with the world. It can skip stages, it can go through walls. You may need to jump over multiple obstacles, whereas the cat ghost can just glide straight through. It's a very uncomfortable section, and is the climax of quite a lot of build-up. The game is enchanting yet foreboding. It's old yet new. It's a perfect juxtaposition of so much that it's just a brilliant atmospheric world to get lost in. The game also utilises its sound design brilliantly in order to accentuate the atmosphere. Ambient sounds such as the rustling of leaves, distant animal calls, and the drip of water in caverns enhance the sense of being in a living, breathing world. The soundtrack is composed of haunting melodies and eerie soundscapes that adapt to the player's surroundings, further intensifying the emotional impact of each environment. Sound cues are also integrated into gameplay, providing hints and feedback. For example, a distant noise might indicate the presence of a hidden path or a nearby creature, encouraging players to explore around a bit. This use of sound reinforces the environmental design and deepens the player's engagement with the game world. I won't show it here for spoiler reasons, but the music that plays when the final boss appears genuinely had me screaming. It really caught me off guard. You will not expect the final boss to appear when it does. It is chilling stuff. It's phenomenally executed. Animal Well got a lot of buzz because it was the first game to be published by Dunkey's company, but it's actually brilliant. It's a testament to creativity in this industry, and I am incredibly excited to see what Billy Basso can cook up next. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, then please consider leaving a like, as that would greatly help me out. And if you want to see more videos from me, you could always subscribe, because I upload every single week. But for now, that is all from me. Have a nice day, and goodbye.